Hey, what's up guys? So I've been getting a lot of questions about the Escort Passport 9500iX and what I think about it, why I don't do many reviews or tests of it, and just kind of what my take on it is. And it was actually, I'm pretty familiar with it. It was my very first radar detector that I bought when I got into the hobby a couple of years ago. The reason, to be perfectly honest, that I don't talk about it a lot is because I almost got a ticket running it. It's not the best performer on the market, and it's for that reason that, again, I almost got a ticket running it. And I looked in, it was kind of when I was getting into like higher performance detectors like the V1 and the Redline, and I started getting into a lot of testing at that time. I wound up selling the 9500iX and going for something that's higher performing. Do I think that the 9500iX is a bad detector and that you shouldn't buy it? Not necessarily. It's a great detector. It's really easy to use. It's got automatic lockouts. It's got red light camera alerts. It's got a bunch of cool features, but kind of its two biggest flaws, number one, are performance, and number two, the fact that it's a little bit slower to react. It's an M4 without BSRDR, so its reactivity is pretty poor. And it's for that reason that, like, as a radar detector, fundamentally this is designed to help you avoid speeding tickets. Like most M4 radar detectors, it's just not going to be the best performing detector. There's now other detectors that if you spend a little bit more money, you can get a significantly better ability at helping you avoid tickets. And today there's other detectors like the Uniden and these other ones that we talk about, which can give you even better performance and similar features for less money. So it was good when it came out, but it was kind of inherently limited due to its performance based on the hardware platform it was built on, the M4. The M4 is good for just kind of the general population. If you want like a simple detector, you just install it on your windshield, you get your lockouts, you get your red light camera alerts. It's just a simple one. It does everything automatically. It's especially good in town. It's not going to be the greatest on the highway if you need long range performance, especially if there's hills, mountains, trees, curves, anything that can really limit the performance of your radar detector. If you need a higher performing detector, the 9500iX is not the one for you. It's a good one in town. It's just a little bit expensive, like a lot of Escort's detectors, considering its price point. So it's for that reason that personally, I just don't like it that much, and I feel that there's a lot better values for the money. Maybe you'll need another detector that you're going to have manual lockouts, and you press a button on the detector to manually lock a signal out, and the detector is not going to do it for you automatically. Personally, I think that trade-off is absolutely worth it. You get much better performance for less money. Again, like the Uniden, even the Radenso, the regular Radenso is going to give you much better performance. So that's kind of why I don't talk about it too much. There's a zillion and a half detectors out there, and I only have so much time in a day, so I really want to focus in on really the very best detectors on the market that I feel like I would be comfortable running and I would feel comfortable recommending and suggesting, like, if you actually want to avoid speeding tickets, which is kind of the main reason you would buy a radar detector, what are the best ones that you should focus on? And it's for that reason that I focus on the ones that I feel like would be the very best purchases. Again, the 9500iX is not the best, but I feel like there's much better ways of spending your money these days. And that's why I don't run it myself. That's why I don't do a lot of videos on it anymore. If you look, the very beginning of my channel, you'll see some saves from the radar detectors, some comparisons with the other detectors and whatnot. But pretty much, long story short, you're not going to get the best performance in the world. And these days, there's just better performing detectors and better ways to spend your money. So that's why I focus on other detectors, and I just don't focus on the 9500iX too much anymore. So for those of you guys who have been asking, who've been wondering, that's why. So I hope that answers the question. Again, I've got lots of reviews and recommendations and comparisons. As you guys know, all that stuff is available. But anyways, that's why I don't wind up talking about the 9500iX too much or recommending it. Again, good detector, but there's better detectors out there now. So there you go. Thanks for asking, and thanks for watching. Catch you guys out next time. Bye.